And that's a good point because that seems like it should be bipartisan, right? And something my friends do too. I live in New York. When people, for fun, look at Zillow, look at other home buying apps, you're looking at homes, and it's almost a dream, right? To live in North Jersey, to live in somewhere like the suburbs of New York, and that dream doesn't feel like it could be really realized, right? So, do you think that you could work with Democrats on that? Do you think there would be overwhelming Democrat support when it comes to that? Because New Jersey is a blue leaning state.
Yeah, I mean, I want to bring an approach to Washington that's common sense, pragmatic, that gets good things done for people. And I think, by and large, that's something that I hope will resonate across the aisle within my party and outside of my party too. Because look, again, serving at the local level in New Jersey, if you're serving at the local level as a Republican in New Jersey, you better get used to working across the aisle because there are certainly, more Democrats in positions, but that doesn't stop us, right? And I'll give you a great example. We're in the process here in Randolph of working with our Department of Transportation to make a number of much needed safety improvements and traffic improvements to Route 10, which is a major state highway that runs through my community. It's something that's been a sore point and a concern for residents for a long time, for years. And as you know, sometimes working with the government is not always very fast, to put it mildly. But we've been able to work with the current administration, right, regardless of party, to identify some issues that we believe can be done, that we believe won't be a huge hit to the budget, but will be really effective and really helpful to keep people safe in our community, to keep drivers safe and residents and families. And so I'm very willing and always willing to work together with whoever I need to make sure that I'm doing the best job representing the people that I represent. And I'll absolutely take that mindset down to Washington, and I hope to have equally successful results doing so.
You made the point earlier, but New Jersey is a blue leaning state. The district you're running for, New Jersey's 11th congressional district, is a blue district, or has been since Mikie Sherrill first won election in 2018. And since then, she's won pretty handily in each re-election since. Most of the times she has had double-digit victories. So how do you plan as a Republican to flip this district?
Yeah, well, again, I think this district is ready for a new generation of leadership across the board. And I think one of the things that you're going to see differentiating me from some of my opponents on the Democrat side is they're going to represent much more of the same, quite frankly, much more of the same broken system, much more of the political machine here in New Jersey that's kind of kept things the way they are for a long time. So, if voters in this district want to look for new leadership and look in a new direction, they can look towards me, a guy who's grown up in North Jersey. I've lived the last 20 years in this district, in Nutley and Bloomfield and Woodland Park, and really kind of all corners. And now here in Randolph serving. So I know the district, I know the people, I know how hard the people who live here work to stay here because they love it here. So many, they either grew up here, their parents, grew up here, their grandparents, or they came here for school or for a job or for a spouse and they want to stay. I know that because I've lived it my whole life. And so I think if voters are looking for someone who's going to do things the right way, who's going to roll up their sleeves and just cares about getting the work done, they're going to find that in me, and they're going to find someone who knows them and knows their community and wants to help them achieve what they want to achieve. So I think we'll be very successful in this district with that mindset, because I think at the end of the day, that's what voters want.